On this segment, we're talking about Interstate Service Centers. I'm here with Fred Schilling, the Vice President. And Fred, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. When it comes to service, which is your middle name, tell us about what happens at the service centers, because really a lot of people in a lot of areas can really benefit from what goes on here.
Well, we're a full faceted repair shop. We do all makes and models. We do all types of repairs, from a brake job, oil change, right up to an engine or a transmission replacement. We have pretty much all ASE certified technicians working for us, and we also do a lot of training through the manufacturers. We have availability through GM, Ford, and Chrysler through their factory training. We also have all their factory tools that we keep updated, so we're able to work on the latest model vehicles and computer generated problems and all that.
Let's talk a little bit about the history. You just didn't show up on the scene. You have been around doing a lot of great service for a long time. Just give us a brief overview.
Yeah, the mother company is Interstate Leasing Company, and they've been around for 60 plus years. The owners got involved in their first service center in 1978. I came on board in 1980, and we have since built to 3 service centers. And our original service center is located in North Hills, Pennsylvania. It's Montgomery County. Next town over is Fort Washington. That's a 6-bay service facility. Our second location is Colmar, Pennsylvania, which is just north of Montgomeryville in Hatfield Township. That is a 10-bay service facility. And our third location is in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's also a 10-bay facility. That's our newest facility. That was built and opened in 2002.
Now, obviously, when someone takes their car anywhere, they want and expect good service. They want to trust that they're going to get good service. That is one of the reasons you have been in business so long. You really come through on the service and the expectations.
Well, we pride ourselves in that, Art, and the biggest thing is all our technicians are paid on a salary basis. They're not paid on a commission basis. So therefore, they're here to, service the customer and to only repair what's needed on the vehicle, and not just to build up a repair order to make it look good and for that technician to make more money.
So from the perspective of a person that has a car that's taking it for service somewhere, they can expect, I know, great service, but they can just call in. You have a great waiting room area, everything. Tell us a bit about what their experience is like.
We pride ourselves on the fact that we have very clean, up-to-date, modern shops.
So tell us a bit about the preventive maintenance and how important it might be to someone.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing to control your costs on your vehicles is to do what's recommended by either the manufacturer or the service center, and keep your car maintained properly. You'll spend a lot less money doing the preventative maintenance that's recommended on your vehicle in the long run if you perform those items that need to be checked. Also, when we go over a vehicle, we tell the customer, you might be looking at XYZ down the road if you need tires in another 5,000 miles, and we'll provide them with an estimate, and that way they can budget what they're going to need further down the road, and we'll tell them, you're due for the 60,000 mile service, next time you're due for this is what the cost will be, and they're prepared.
Tell us a little bit about the managers here and what people can expect when they walk in.
Well, I mean, our service managers the current service managers were all previous technicians. So they've worked in the trenches. They know, what's required by our current technicians to get the job done right. They're also very knowledgeable in the repair of vehicles. And that's a huge plus for the customer, because when the technician comes to them with the problem, the manager is able to explain it to the customer.
We know you're very sensitive to the customer's time, so talk about that.
Well, the reason we have become so successful in our business is that we keep the downtime to the client's car to an extreme minimum. At all possibilities, we try to turn around a vehicle in the same day. Each one of our shops is staffed fully with ASE certified technicians, and we have all the ammunition in our toolbox to be able to fix that car in the same day. It's very important to me that our shops perform at this level, because it's very important for the client to know that their car is going to be back to them. I mean, they need to be productive too. We have a lot of commercial type people that come in here. We have a lot of sales type people that come in here, and their car is their lifeline, and they need to get it done and be on the road, because otherwise they're not making money. Or mom needs to pick up the kids at 3 o'clock, and they need to be able to count on a location and a service center that knows that she's going to get her car back at 2.
Wrap it up for us in a final word. What do we want to leave people thinking about when they're thinking about the Interstate service centers? I mean, it's just amazing that you're so located so many different places, but at the same time convenient in so many ways. They just drop it off and you'll take care of it.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. We cover everything that needs to be done on the vehicle. We can do the windshield replacement. We can do tires and brakes and, the whole 9 yards. It's a one-stop shop. And we want the customer to be able to come to us and rely on us and trust us that we're able to do anything that needs to be done on their vehicle.